During a government shutdown, one of the most confusing questions for federal employees, especially those close to retirement, is, am I furloughed or accepted, and what does that mean for my pay and benefits? Let's clear it up, because understanding your status now can prevent mistakes that affect your service credit, retirement eligibility, and TSP contributions. Furloughed versus accepted. What's the difference? When funding lapses, agencies divide employees into two broad groups. Accepted employees, those whose duties are essential to protect life, property, or national security. They keep working, even without pay, until Congress approves funding. Furloughed employees, those temporarily placed in non-duty, non-pay status during the shutdown. They're not allowed to work or volunteer during that time. Both groups are guaranteed back pay once the shutdown ends, under the Government Employee Fair Treatment Act of 2019. 2. How this affects service credit and retirement eligibility. Here's the good news. Even if you're furloughed and not receiving pay temporarily, your creditable service for retirement continues as if you had worked once back pay is issued. That means a furlough does not reduce your years of service or push back your retirement eligibility date. However, paperwork processing, retirement applications, or final SF50 entries can be delayed, which may shift your actual payment start date. If you're within 5 years of retirement, this is the perfect time to make sure your record, service history, and annuity estimates are accurate. Go to federalpensionadvisor.com and schedule a federal retirement benefits review. We'll verify your SF50s, TSP, and survivor benefit options so you don't lose momentum because of a paperwork delay. 3. TSP contributions and matching. While furloughed, your TSP contributions and agency matching stop because there's no active payroll. Once pay resumes, contributions restart. But those missed pay periods can reduce your year-end total and matching amount. If you're on track to hit the annual contribution limit, you may need to increase your per-pay period contribution later in the year to catch up. If you have an active TSP loan, repayments pause automatically. They'll resume once you're paid again, but extended shutdowns can complicate loan timing and potential tax treatment. So check your TSP account after funding resumes. 4. Pay and leave accrual. During a furlough, annual and sick leave do not accrue because you're in non-pay status. However, once back pay is issued, those hours are restored retroactively. It's usually seamless, but if you're planning to retire in the same pay period as a shutdown, you might see slight timing differences in your final leave payout. 5. Health, life, and retirement benefits. Your FEHB, FEGLI, and FERS coverage all remain in place. Premiums simply accumulate and are deducted once payroll restarts. Retirement processing through OPM may slow down if HR staff are furloughed, but your entitlement is protected by law. 6. If you plan to retire during a shutdown, you can still submit your retirement application during a shutdown, but expect delays in HR certification and OPM processing. Your official retirement date remains valid, but your first annuity payment may be delayed. That's why pre-planning and file verification are essential if you're targeting a retirement date near a funding lapse. Bottom line, being furloughed doesn't erase your service, delay your eligibility, or cancel your benefits, but it can slow down the process if you're not prepared. Take this time to review your service record, double-check your TSP strategy, and make sure your retirement paperwork is complete and accurate. If you'd like help verifying your file or projecting your retirement date, visit federalpensionadvisor.com for tools and personalized guidance. Your retirement plan doesn't stop just because the government does. It just needs a little extra attention during times like these.